Just moving on to Merseyside as a county, Steve. Obviously, your own county. It's a disappointing season, I guess, really this year to sort of just pick up one win in the inter-county championships.
Yeah, well, we beat the finalists. We beat Yorkshire. In many ways, it was another disappointing season, but I think we can take quite a lot from it. I mean, we managed to, at the start of the season, to get the Wheat Chief, Wheat Chief's pub manager to get back in love with the game. So that's a venue that we can use again next year and in the years after. Quite a couple of players, I think, will come out of retirement for us, and then obviously the selectors have blooded a few new players this year, and yeah, we could have got a few more wins, but I'm quite happy and quite proud of of the journey we've made in the game that we've played. I mean, in one way it couldn't get any worse from the seasons we've had in the past, but yeah, I mean, we can take quite a few things from this season, and I think we can also, which is probably more important for years to come, we can use this season as a springboard and hopefully get a few better results in the years ahead. I mean, we've got, I think, Yorkshire and Greater Manchester next season.
Yeah, I was just about to say the draw for next year was recently announced, and you're in a real tough group of three, aren't you, together with Yorkshire and Greater Manchester?
It may have been recently announced, Lynn, but I gave you an exclusive when I was on the show. I had it with me then.
That's right.
Yeah, so I mean, right.
It's tough section for you, Steve.
Yeah, it's a tough section, but we've got to beat them, but they've got to beat us.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
I mean, okay, Yorkshire have got a fantastic heritage and also fantastic players. Greater Manchester have probably been one of the most consistent sides in the last few years, but both sides start with zero. Both sides have got 24 players.
That's right. Yeah. And as we've seen in the game on many, many occasions, both at team and individual level, anything and nothing surprises you with what can happen in Crown Green Bowls. Anything can happen, can't it?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a daft game.
It is. It is a daft game, you're absolutely right. And I think that's probably what keeps us all going week in, week out.
Well, yeah, anything can happen. You can put them close one day and then go on the following day and look like you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, that's right. I've done that quite a few times in my career.
I normally do that in the same game. So.
I mean, I suppose in your area, the highlight this year, Steve, was having the BCGBA president and hosting the All England this season.
Yeah, I mean, it's an honour that only comes round every 15, 16 years or so. So it was our turn this year. We were proud hosts of it. It was a day that could have gone better. It was a day that could have gone a lot worse.
That's
so
right.
Bowls in general's got a bit of a problem with getting a venue for this type of event. What I think gave us problems was that the host club was a bit naive in a few of the things they did, and I think we got a few more people there as well that we were actually planning to we could safely hold. I think if you look at when everything's totted up and they do a head count and try and work out how many were there, you're probably talking 700, 750 people, and you always try and plan these events on between 500 and 550. So those extra 200 in a tight venue, which that was, it can become a bit of a problem.
That's right. Yeah. I mean, certain aspects of how the All England, was organised took a bit of sort of stick on the internet, obviously for people to see. But how did you see the day, Steve?
Well, I was the one that actually was pushing for the Northern from the start, because I think from a venue point of view, they have got the facilities to hold a really good event. The two greens were fantastic, and I've played in the event, so I know that you need two good greens, and if you do that, then the players can respond by giving a bit of a spectacle. I was happy with the greens from the actual facilities point of view. The planning meetings that I went to, I was quite happy with. Unfortunately, I think promises that were made to my own county and to the the GBA, they weren't fulfilled. We had made plans for it to have some kind of an outside bar and some kind of an outside catering facility. These were accepted, and I think if they had them on the day, a lot of the problems would have been avoided. But as I say, it's gone now. Hopefully lessons can be learned certainly for next year, when I think the proposed venue is, well, certainly no bigger than this year's. So let's see what happens. Hopefully
yeah, that's right.
We can have a day which is, say, a little less controversial.
Yeah. Well, on behalf of Talkingbowls, Steve, just like to congratulate you on another very successful Goodies Premier League, and obviously that is testament to all the effort and the hard work that you yourself put in to the league and to the game in general. And it's a privilege for Mel, myself, and Paul, and the whole of the Talkingbowls team, to be associated in some way with the Goodies Premier League. And we wish you individually and the league, all the very best for the 2010 season.
Well, it's very kind of you to say so. I mean, it's as I said before, I'm just following on from a lot of hard work that was done before I was involved. So from a league point of view, it's a pleasure to be involved with, and I'd just like to thank you, Mel and Paul, for all the work you've done with the radio show and inviting a ginger-haired scouse on it.
We got subtitles on, Steve, or all right?
Well, I was trying to slow down me normal me speech so you could actually listen and try and catch up with it, Mel. So.
It's been a pleasure speaking to you, Steve, and we look forward to seeing you hopefully not too distant future.
And I hope to see you both soon as well.
All right. Take care, Steve. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. That was Steve Davis, the hard-working secretary of the Goodies Premier League.